Hi, this is FallDef here. I just wanted to show you the Blender add-on that I made for OpenJSCAD. So here I'm on the OpenJSCAD web front end, which is pretty neat. You can code up a parametric model, a 3D model, and then it gives you user editable options. So people who don't know how to either model or code, or if it just saves time, can make objects quickly that are customized. And so in this case, I made a negative image of a screw and a nut, which makes it really easy for 3D printing and making cases for things. Um, so here's the options here. You can change them, and then if I update, it'll change up here. So that's pretty cool. If you do generate STL, you can import that into Blender, and I do that pretty often, but what I wanted was a quicker way. So I created an add-on. Here on the left toolbar, you can see OpenJSCAD. If you click Load Files, it'll load in all of your OpenJSCAD files. And then I'll open negative screw, and it gives me all my options, the same ones I had in the web interface, which I can edit natively in Blender. Click Create Mesh, and there it is. So it just makes it really easy for me to make custom objects in Blender with JavaScript code, which I like coding in. So I'll just show you, there's one caveat for the JS files, the OpenJSCAD files, that they need to be in JSON format. So here you can see double quotes for both sides all the way through. Just needs to match up to true JSON, not just a JavaScript object. I'll show you really quickly how to install it as well. There's two prerequisites. The first is Node.js. It's really easy. It's an install package. Do the recommended for most users, and that's a straightforward install. The next thing is OpenJSCAD. That's pretty straightforward too. There's not necessarily an install. Just do the download zip. Unzip it in whatever folder you want on your hard drive, and that's it. And then go to Blender, and if I go to File, User Preferences, and then Install from File, and what you're going to point to here is the Blender file that, the Blender add-on file. It's a .py that I'll link to. That's the actual add-on. Click Install from File, and it'll install it. And you should be able to search and find OpenJSCAD Bridge. Click the drop down if it's not open, and you're going to see two paths here that need to be entered. The first path is where that OpenJSCAD files are. So wherever you unzip them, that's where this needs to point to. The second one is arbitrary. It's just wherever you want your JSCAD files at. Wherever you're storing those, point this to it. And that's pretty much it. Save your settings. And once you've done that, you should see this OpenJSCAD toolbar. It helps me a lot, so just in case it helps anybody else, I decided to put it out there.